Hi everyone, welcome back to the Doll Fam. So about a month ago I put up this video doing Q&A questions and I got a lot of questions I am so thankful for. And today I'm going to be answering. So let's get into the first questions. So these first questions are from Dream5ag Studios. And the first question that she asked is, how many dolls do you think you'll own? Well, my answer to that would probably be, hopefully, in a few years, 20 maybe, or even more. It just depends if I ever do grow out of dolls. So the next question is, who's your dream doll / accessory? My dream doll is Leah Clark, and my dream accessory set is the AG Hotel, and I think that set was so cute, and I put it on my birthday list one year maybe, or I might have put so much things on my list and then I only got a few of those things, but then I looked on the website to go, oh yeah, I'll get that, and then I was like, oh, it's disappeared, and I was like searching and I was so devastated. And the final question is, what motivates you? What motivates me is just watching all you guys with your comments, commenting like so supportive messages, and just like, it's hard to describe, like being so kind of motivates me to like put the videos up, and then I'm like taking time with these and like I want to do good, so then yeah, you guys motivate me every day. So now it's time for the next question. These questions are from Bloomingig, and the first question she asked was, who's your dream doll? My dream doll is Leah Clark. I don't know why. I just really love Leah Clark, and she's just such a pretty doll. And then the next question is, who's your favourite doll you own? You're asking a really tough question here. I have 11 dolls, and to say that one's my favourite is really hard. I guess because Claire, because she was my first doll. But then I also really like Kira, Mary Ellen, Courtney, Bonnie, Bo, and all my other dolls. They're all my favourites in different ways. And the final question is, what are your favourite kind of doll videos to make? I enjoy making AGSMs, and I enjoy photo shoot vlogs, even though I've already done one. I enjoy watching them, and I definitely enjoy making them. And I definitely enjoy doing AGSMs. I definitely think that's a very high priority for me for some reason, that if I feel motivated enough, I can go, okay, I'll film this bit of whatever AGSM I'm doing. And then it's like, I enjoy the editing and that, so probably AGSMs. Now it's time for the next questions. This next question comes from Peyton Boyette, and it's, what types of dolls are Piper and Harper? So Piper, Harper, Bonnie, Bo, Mackenzie, and Rebel are all Forever Dolls. So they are this company who have coloured hair, and you can actually, sometimes she will put, for a lower price, she will sell the Perfectly Imperfects. So if you don't mind having a doll that might have a rattly limb or a rattly leg or just a bit of imperfectness, she does sometimes actually sell them. And it's really good because they're also discounted and they're perfectly imperfect, as what they are called on the website. So if you were looking at getting a Forever doll, I definitely recommend really any of the dolls, and all the clothes, besides some of the shoes, do fit my AG dolls, which is good. And then if you wanted a doll that you didn't mind, that had a little bit of imperfectness, I'd definitely get one of the perfectly imperfect dolls. Now it's time for the next question. So these questions are from Summer Girl 2009, and first question was, there's a natural disaster and you had to evacuate. You could only take 2 dolls to save. Which of those dolls would you pick? That's a very hard question. I can't choose. I feel like I would take Claire and maybe Bonnie or maybe Harper or Piper, or I love all my dolls and I just can't decide who I would save. And the second one is, if you could expand your dollhouse, what rooms would you want to add? I would probably, to be honest, I don't currently have a dollhouse. I'd probably create like a mansion kind of thing, because I have so many dolls and I want to get so many dolls. So it's kind of going to be like a big mansion, and it's going to be, some of my dolls will share rooms, but if I had to choose, I'd definitely do like a doll mansion. Like currently my parents always joke that I need a whole house for my dolls and doll stuff. So a mansion would work. Now let's move on to the next questions. These questions are from AG Sisters, and the first one is, who's your least favourite doll you own? That is too hard. I'm so sorry, I cannot answer that. I love all my dolls as equal as the other. Who's your dream doll? Leah Clark all the way. Forever Dolls or AG? It's hard because I love the Forever Dolls hair, but I prefer the AG face molds. So it's a pretty hard choice for me. Can I combine them? And finally, when do you think you'll grow out of dolls? Let's just say, at this point, I don't think I will grow out of dolls, but I'm not quite sure yet. It really depends on what it's like when I'm a bit older. But I hope I'm still collecting dolls, and I hope I'm still on AGTube for another 10 years. Even though it hasn't been 10 years, I hope it will be 10-year anniversary soon. 9 years away. The next questions were asked by Our American Girl. So the first question is, who is the next doll you want? That's a very hard question. I really like Leah Clark, but I also like Linnea and Melody, and I also like the new Truly Me 92. I, for some reason, really like her hair. And yeah, it's about a dozen dolls that I want to get next. And I'm like, which one? The next is, what type of dolls are Bonnie and Harper? So they are Forever Dolls. Forever Dolls are really cute. I really love Forever Dolls. They have really cool hair. Some dolls have straight hair, some have really curly, and some have that in between. So it's actually really cool to try out different hairstyles with different hairs. The next one is, how long have you been collecting dolls? Okay, this is gonna sound really weird. So, I wasn't really into dolls when I was younger. I have to admit I wasn't. Then in 2020, I went to a friend's house and she had a Joss, Blair, Tenny and Willa Welly Wisher doll. And I was playing with them and I'm like, these are really cool. Like, they're not like how I thought dolls would be. And I started liking dolls, and then for my birthday, I wanted some doll stuff and a doll. And that's when I got Claire. I was very thankful that I got Claire, and I was super excited. The next question is, do you have a favourite doll? So, I have no favourites in my family, but my favourite doll overall, I'd have to say, is Leah Clark. I don't know why. But if I had to get her, that would be my person, my doll who I'd get. I just really like her. And the final question is, who was your first doll? My first doll was Claire. Claire was my first doll because actually I chose her off the Truly Me because I thought she looked like me, and she does a bit. And I just really liked her, and I was like, okay, that's it for dolls. And then 10 dolls later, I'm at 11 dolls, so that was not it. And now it's time for the next questions. These questions were asked by, I believe it's Kira's Corner. So the first question is, what is your dream doll? My dream doll would be, I don't know why, I feel like my dream doll would be like one of those super trendy, really pretty, similar looking to Leah Clark doll. That would pretty much be my dream doll. The next question is, how many dolls do you have? I have 11 dolls in total. Who was your first doll? My first doll was Claire. I love her very much. But also my first forever doll was Bonnie, who I got a few days later, unexpectedly from a family member. And the final question is, what is your favorite doll in your collection? That's a hard one. I have no favorites. Sometimes I will do favorites depending on the day. Sometimes Claire, sometimes Bonnie, sometimes Bo. And it's really funny. I just play with that doll all day, and then next day it's like, oh, you're the new favorite. And it's kind of like, well, what about me? So I don't really do set favorites, although all my dolls are my favorite. Now it's time for the next question. This question was asked by ZJL Dolls. So the question was, if you could only have one AG doll, who would it be? Oh, that's a hard one. See, I would keep all my AG dolls for certain reasons. And then I would have my other AG dolls that I currently don't have but want. So it's just really hard for me to decide if I had to keep one. So yeah, my answer would be, can it be all of them? Okay, time for the next and final question. This question was asked by Sprinkle Donut 14, and the question she asked was, what is your dream doll? My dream doll is basically Leah Clark, but with a little bit more of a trendy outfit. Not saying I don't love her outfit. Her outfit is adorable. But I just think that I feel like I'd make her a bit more mature for some reason. And I like the way she looks, and I love her story. And then I just really change her outfit and kind of be my dream doll. So thank you so much to everyone who commented questions. I really do appreciate you all commenting those questions. I know this was a bit of a long video, but you guys commented so many questions, and I was so thankful. So as you probably know, or you might have not watched that video, I will now be only posting on the weekend because my weeks get very, very busy. So I will generally post like about 4 or 5 videos on the weekend, and then you won't really hear from me all week besides maybe 1 or 2 videos, but that will be really it. Also, if you got cast as one of the Lillian characters, don't forget to please send your lines by email or put an unlisted video on your channel with all your lines, and remember to stay tuned for when Lillian comes out. So I'm super excited for that. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.